All right, we have Northwestern State here, and just to go over, the press conferences are live streamed, so keep that in mind. When you get the microphone to ask questions, please identify yourselves and your organization. If you have a question for a particular person, please direct it at them so that they can pick it up on the feed. We have head coach Brooke Storr, Trudy Armstead, Chelsea Rogers, and Keisha Lee, and we will start off with opening statement, Coach.
First off, I think you got to tip your hat to Nicholls. It was a great game, back and forth. We held the lead for, I think, pretty much the whole game until right there when White hits an unbelievable shot as the shot clock goes down. And, you know, you've got to give Doobie a lot of credit. Her program was, when she took over, was not in a good spot, and she's elevated that program and done a tremendous job. And KK Babin and Imani White have had really big years for them this year, and you have to congratulate them. They're two really good players. On the flip side of that, I couldn't be more proud of my kids. Trudy, we didn't have a great first half, but came back, and I thought we fought. We were just tough. When a shot gets hit like that on you, it can be deflating, and I thought our kids' body language was tremendous. We came down and scored and executed. And we've been through some tough experiences this year and on and off the court, and I thought we handled it very, very well. Our kids executed down the stretch and thought they were ready to play, had great energy, and played very well together.
Questions?
Chris Bailey, KALB TV. Coach, I know the big stat that kind of sticks out here for Nicholls after they hit 14 threes yesterday, 4 for 24 today. How kind of big was that in your guys' game plan to stop them from behind the arc?
Well, it was a huge part of our game plan. Imani White, KK Babin are very, very proficient from the three-point line, and we felt like we had to do a really good job taking that away, limiting their open threes. I thought they got a number of open threes yesterday, and they're very, very good when they get open threes. And I thought our guards really rotated. We really focused in on personnel, taking away what is best for them, and that's their three-point shooting. So we tried to change defenses, but always knowing whatever defense we were in, where shooters were, and making sure that we contested every shot. We just didn't want to give open looks.
Brandon Williams, Southland.org. This is for either one of the players. Just talk about the composure that you guys showed right after that three-pointer. Like your coach said, in some cases it could have been deflating, but you guys showed a lot of poise and just coming right back.
Well, if this was early in the year, I feel like we would have let that deflate us, but over the year we have grown throughout the conference, and after she hit that three, we just continued to fight and didn't let up.
Thanks to Coach, they put us in those positions. Every day at the end of practice, we work on, if we get down, they give us a certain amount of time. We run plays like that, so we were ready, thanks to Coach.
Go ahead, Keisha.
Like Trudy previously stated, we've grown a lot over the year. Like she said, we practice that every day so we can know what's coming, so it wasn't all that hard for us.
Coach Van Chancellor for ESPN3. You ran an out-of-bounds play right there at the end. Retired coach, too. And I mean retired.
I think I know who you are.
Okay. Were you surprised when you ran the out-of-bounds play down one that you got so wide open? The second part of that question, was that your play or Scott's play?
Everything good that happens is definitely mine. No, we actually, like Chelsea said, we actually just put that in this week, and just to kind of give us a different option. I think this time of year you have to make some adjustments, and teams scout you very well, and at this point players have to make plays, but I think it's our job as coaches to put them in a position to be successful. They had gone man at that point and kind of gotten away from their matchup about the last 4 minutes of the game, and I was really kind of surprised that she came that open. But we executed brilliantly. Keisha got it into Trudy, set a little back screen, little flex cut, and I do have to give Coach Barmore credit because that was a little play we used to run when I played at Louisiana Tech, so we kind of stole it from him.
Okay, next time around, last time against Lamar, you struggled a little bit. I mean, you didn't struggle, they struggled. You turned them over. Are you going to basically try to do this kind of the same thing?
Well, I think so. I mean, you have to look again at what their strengths are. They've got a very good point guard in Gia Ayers, and in the interior, they've got some people that can really score the basketball. So we've got to do a nice job of frustrating them. I thought we were very good in our zone against them. We're going to have to switch up defenses and kind of keep them off balance as best possible. I thought our little three-quarter court pressure was effective against them last time. We value the basketball pretty well. I think we lead the conference in assisted turnover ratio, and we had turned the ball over quite a few times when we played them at home, and so that was a big emphasis when we went to their place. And I think our turnaround kind of started at that game. We had lost a tough one on that Thursday at Sam Houston, and our kids showed a tremendous amount of resiliency to bounce back on the road at a tough place to play against a very good Lamar team. And executed very well and played with a lot of toughness. And I think that was kind of the turning point for this group.
Chris Bailey once again. Coach, as you said you beat Lamar in their place in Beaumont. Then you also, finished off the season with 2 road wins at Southeastern and a tough one at UNO. How big was it for you guys to kind of start picking up better on the road and then win this tournament game? And as Nicholls said yesterday, they're glad they didn't have you guys in Natchitoches.
Our kids are very well aware what other people in the league say about how tough it is to play at Prather Coliseum and how we play on the road. And for us to go get 3 of 5 on the road and then head into that last 2-game homestand, I thought it just gave them a boost of confidence. And, it's about kids growing and just kind of figuring things out, and they've done that. These kids have accepted their roles, and I think some of that is just growth and experience and learning to win on the road. And it's not something that just happens overnight, but some of it is just toughness. And we try, and they could probably tell you a little bit more than I will about how tough our practices are and what we try to put them in a position where, the practices are more intense and more tough and more pressure-packed than what the games will be. So they face that. We always want our players to fail in practice so they don't fail in front of their friends and family. And I think that we saw that tonight a little bit, or today.
Any other questions? Right
Doug Ireland, vested interest. There's a lot of preparation that goes into every game, ladies. Before you beat Lamar, there was some different kind of preparation. You guys tend to have fun, so where's that tricycle going to be?
Well, I think I'm going to need to make a trip to Target or Walmart or something. The one thing is we do put a lot of pressure and we ask a lot of these young ladies, but at the end of the day, they're student athletes, and we have to remember that we play a game that we love, and sometimes we can get a little uptight, and so we have to relax, and we may have to pull out a couple of tricycles, and we had a little tricycle race and just kind of made our kids remember that, hey, this is fun. What we do is fun. We prepare, and we're going to do the things necessary to win. But on the flip side of that, if we're not enjoying what we do and we don't have passion for what we do, then it's not going to be that fun. And we want these kids to have a great experience. And to do that, we just kind of have to lighten the mood sometimes. And we're not opposed to doing some crazy things. We've got a long list of some wiffle ball, milk and cookies. We like to have a little fun.
Okay, for the players, who is the Danica Patrick of this group in tricycle racing?
Me, 'cause I'm the smallest.
The post players had a hard time,
Just a little.
Their knees were sticking up pretty hard, but the guards probably had the advantage in that respect.
Chris Bailey again. For Trudy, this is your last hurrah as a senior here on this team. What are you kind of expecting heading to the semifinals against Lamar in a semifinal game for the tournament?
Well, I just expect us as a team to just come out there focused and, ready to win, and everybody having the same mindset. Yeah.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, congratulations.
Thank you.